Do you ever feel like when you look at your closet, you have a bunch of clothes, but still nothing that you feel like wearing? Well, I'm actually pretty sure that happens to everybody. And recently, since I've been back in Bali, I just find myself very uninspired with my wardrobe. I think that because a lot of the clothes that I designed here are things that I made specifically for either videos or whatever, or I don't know, maybe my style is changing. And a lot of stuff actually that I designed that's like really kind of flashy and fun is just not suited for Bali because it's very, very casual and laid back here. And I find that that's really what's missing from my wardrobe, or kind of the like summertime resort staples of stuff that you can just put on really easily without thinking much about it, and that just pair with like t-shirts and stuff. So today I want to take you along and I want to design an outfit that is specifically really chill, very Bali, very lounge. And we're gonna go to two different stores today. We're gonna go to Alta Moda, which is a store I've taken you to before. It's a really huge fabric shop in Kuta that's great for suiting. So I think that I'll probably end up buying the pants fabric there. And then I also wanna take you to Paramatex, another store I've taken you to in the past, which has much more activewear and knitwear and all of that kind of stuff. So I think that combined, we're gonna get, you know, the fabrics that we need to make one outfit. Going on my Pinterest board, I have looked and, you know, seen kind of things that are inspiring me right now. I want to go for maybe like a cream palette, something that is maybe like in a linen or a cotton blend. Again, something that's just soft, easy breezy, very Bali. And yeah, I'm dressed. Today's a great day to go because it's not super hot outside. I'm gonna go on the motorbike and let's head out. I'm Adrian Field, a fashion entrepreneur living in Bali. I've built a career out of my love for design, which has brought me all over the world and inspired my brand Tibetan Socks, a line of hand-knit accessories from Nepal that now employs over 200 women. In this series, I bring you along the design process from concept to creation, working with talented artisans and discovering cultures through craftsmanship. Are you ready to join me? If only every day could be like this in Bali, that's overcast with a cool breeze blowing up from southern Australia. So pleasant. I don't think I've had a nice drive like that in a really long time, and even the traffic wasn't bad. But anyway, here we are at Alta Moda. You can see the enormous array of fabrics around me. I've been here a million times. A lot of my wardrobe comes from fabric from Alta Moda. So as I said, today I'm looking for a cream kind of cotton or linen blend, something that's going to be really chill and easy to wear, like a pant fabric. So we'll start from the first floor. There's like 3 or 4 floors actually at this shop, and usually on the first floor is more of like the indigenous textiles and things, like a lot of the batik you can see over here behind me. So anyway, let's just have a leisurely stroll and a look about, shall we? So this is one of the first fabrics that I've seen before I've even gone upstairs. Is this cotton? Any cotton? Cotton stretch, so probably has a bit of spandex or something in it to give it the stretch. It's quite light, not that soft, but it could be an option for the pant fabric. Actually, it could also be a really good option for shirting too. I like this ribbed cotton. So I like that cream cotton stretch fabric, which is 70,000 rupiah per meter, just about under $5. But I told her to just put it to the side because I kind of want to have a leisurely look around. It's been so long since I've been in Alta Moda, and I kind of want to enjoy my afternoon of fabric shopping. I don't want to make any hasty decisions, which is very me. Like if I see something, I generally buy it, but I'm trying to keep things under control today and just buy what I really need. Because I think that the thing is with my wardrobe, you know, it's the 80-20 rule. You wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time, but most of my wardrobe is that like 80% that I wear 20% of the time. So again, I'm trying to make the items that I will really wear like every day. And anyway, so now we're on the second floor. This is where I buy a ton of fabric. This is really good for the men's shirting and the men's suiting. And this is always kind of a dangerous section for me because I always see things that I think are great and I make them and then I hardly ever wear them. So we're gonna try to avoid that today, but still nonetheless, I wanna have a peek and just see if there's anything new that has come into stock that is kind of irresistible. All right, so behind me here we have the cotton and linen blends. You can see they're really nice summery fabrics. I'm sure I've bought stuff here before that I have made into various things. They're generally, if I recall, very, very light. I mean, it could be a pant fabric. It's not super soft, at least these here. I think these are pure cotton. Yeah, I mean, the colors are great, but I don't know, I'm really looking for something like in a cream tone because I know if I get a really bold color that I probably will end up hardly ever wearing it. And again, I want to make the items that are just kind of like that thing that you want to grab every day and wear over and over again. The fabrics over here are a linen polyester mix, which actually makes it wrinkle free, which is kind of perfect for a pant that you might want to wear several times before washing it. Because these kinds of clothes actually don't wash that much in Bali, but probably because I hardly ever wear them, to be honest. But I really like this. It's soft, which is exactly kind of what I wanted. It has a really nice hand feel. The fact that it's wrinkle free is perfect. It's actually also quite cheap. I think he told me it was 50,000 rupiah per meter, which is about like $3 and something. So I kind of love it. And again, I was definitely looking for a cream or white palette. So kind of great. I think that I might buy this one. So I think that I'm going to end up taking both of these fabrics. They're actually the same. The only difference obviously is the color, this one being white and this one being like a sort of dark cream. I don't know exactly what I would call this, like a taupe, if that's the right word for it. But anyway, I think that I could then make 2 pairs of pants, and they're kind of exactly what I'm looking for in terms of being soft. It's great that it's wrinkle free and just very casual. Like this could be a nice relaxed pant, maybe with a pleat or something. That's kind of what's percolating in my mind right now. So I'm gonna get 2 meters of each of these. Now this is my kind of tip for you. Obviously it depends how tall you are or how big you are in terms of how many meters of fabric you're gonna buy. I am 5'7" according to my grinder. I don't know if that's totally true, but anyway, yeah, I don't need a ton of fabric. 2 meters is always sufficient in that case. Again, the price is just around like 50,000 a meter, very cheap. So really good. Also, this kind of pant is not going to require any lining fabric. It's just the self. So again, because we want it to be really light and breathable. So 2 meters is sufficient for me and my size. Look at how pretty this chiffon fabric is. This is something that normally I would buy and I would make into a shirt, and then I would probably like hardly ever wear it except on some random special occasion in Europe. But oh, it's so pretty. Like this watercolor is just gorgeous. I decided to take that cotton rib stretch fabric that I first saw when I came in just because it's kind of like a backup, even though I will go to Paramatex and see all of their knitwear and activewear fabrics. I just feel like this one, at least if I'm not inspired in Paramatex, I have as a backup. I know that I can make into different shirting. So I'm buying 3 meters of it, which will be enough to make 2 different shirts. I'm thinking something kind of like a t-shirt or even maybe a wife beater. What do they call that, the Australians, instead of wife beater? That's a bit more politically correct. I don't know, the word is escaping me right now. But anyway, something like that, just because it's a little bit more elevated if it's ribbed, and then if it's just a plain t-shirt like I'm wearing right now. So that's kind of the idea. Again, just something very, very basic, simple for everyday wear in Bali. Well, I'm legitimately proud of myself because I am actually walking out just with the fabrics that I intended to buy. I got the 2 linen blend fabrics that are gonna be perfect for the pants, and then I also picked up the backup cotton stretch fabric, 3 meters, to make 2 different shirts. So I will probably end this experience with actually 2 outfits, not one. That's very typical of me. But anyway, why not? Those fabrics are really cheap, and Ibu Ayu, who hasn't seen me in a long time, will be thrilled when I'm coming with a bunch of fabric for her to make garments. So I'm gonna pay, and then we will head over to Paramatex and just check out what they have there. been almost a year since I've come to Paramatex, but this is again one of the best places for activewear and knitwear. It's really geared more towards people who are manufacturing because you buy by the kilo, and it's not really so much like, I mean, you can do sampling as well, but it's just not geared towards that because a lot of the fabrics that they have in stock are ready for dye, meaning that they're like white. So if you want, you know, to do colors, then you would have to go dye it. But obviously I'm not going to do that just to make like 1 or 2 garments, because I'm not doing this as a business, I'm just doing it for fun. But anyway, I want to check out what they have here, also looking at specifically for probably ribbed knits, again, to make for a top. Now I'm actually thinking as I was driving here that I want to make a polo shirt. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna take a look around, see what's new. I found 2 fabrics that I quite like here. One is a ribbed fabric. This is viscose spandex, so it has a nice hand feel. And the other is I believe it's cotton, right? Let's see. Yes, 100% cotton waffle. And I think that I'm gonna end up going for the cotton waffle because this is pretty much the same as what I already bought at Alta Moda. So since I want to go for a different look, this waffle, again, because it has a nice texture, it feels just more elevated than, you know, like a plain fabric. So this is, again, something that I might do in a polo shirt or just like a kind of a t-shirt style, I don't know, but I'll buy just like whatever the minimum is because, again, you buy here by the kilo, and 1 kilo conversion is 2.5 meters, so that's enough to make like 2 shirts. I legitimately can't believe how disciplined I've been today because I'm going to be leaving this shop with only buying 1 fabric and only buying 1 kilo of it. So I came and I met my objective. I'm going to have 2 full outfits and then a couple extra t-shirts. So really happy with how the day went. This fabric is only about $10 for the kilo, and again you get 2.5 meters, so that's enough to make 2 outfits, well, not 2 outfits, but 2 tops from that, which is what I had envisioned from that waffle fabric, so really content. Hello Ibu, apa kabar? Good to see you, it's been so long.
Yes, take a long time.
I know, well, I'm excited today. I have some new things that I want to make because all of my fabulous clothes that you've made me, which are great for Europe, are not very good for Bali because they're too fancy, you know, so I need more like everyday kinds of things that I can wear with it being so hot here. So I went to 2 different shops. I went to Alta Moda, you know, my favorite, and I also went to Paramatex. So I'm making some very simple kinds of things today. This is a linen blend fabric. It's really good because it doesn't wrinkle, but it's nice and soft. So these are 2 different colors of the same fabric, this linen blend.
Yeah. Okay.
So in this,
Is it for shirt?
no, pants.
Pants.
There's 2 meters each. And I want to remake this pant, which is, I think, the very first thing that you ever made for me, actually. See, it still has
Yes.
IU Taylor inside. But I have a photo also for reference of what I want it to look like, which I think is pretty similar to this because once it's in the new fabric, it will have, see, it has the elastic waistband and it has the, what is it called? What do you call this?
Vintage, yeah. What?
I can't remember the name. Oh, pin tuck.
Yeah, pin
Okay,
tuck,
so it
yeah.
has a pin tuck here,
Yes,
straight down the
straight down,
front,
yeah.
just like this pant.
Yes, same as the...
And then here too, I don't know if this is a pin tuck or this is the pocket.
No, that is a pocket.
Okay, so the pocket is not in the side seam, it's like here, you know, so it gives almost that illusion of another pleat. So here's the pants.
Yep.
Then, this is also from Alta Moda. This is cotton spandex. I got 3 meters of this? That's too much.
Like rib.
Yeah, it's because I want to make some t-shirts and some singlets, just very simple things. Because So I'll tell you guys, I bought this is actually a Zara women's t-shirt that I bought probably 5 years ago, and I've never found a t-shirt that's so well cut as this. It is super form-fitting, and I like it, so I want to remake it, and the fabric is really similar because it's also a stretch rib knit. So I want to remake this t-shirt exact,
Okay.
and I also want it in a long sleeve version.
One short sleeve.
And one, yeah, so the short sleeve is copy this exact.
Yes.
The long sleeve version, we just need to measure
Measure for
the sleeve.
Yeah.
And the rest of the measurements are the same.
This is only 3 meters. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a lot. I mean, we can make how many shirts from that?
Normally 3 t-shirt short sleeve.
I want to make a polo shirt, and this will be an interesting experiment because I've never made anything like this before. So here's my inspiration for the polo. Okay, so I think that I want the buttons to come right here to the sternum.
Just enough for the neck, for the head. 16 centimeters.
And use small, clear buttons.
Clear button.
Yeah.
Cell button. Normally clear
No,
button.
I think
No?
clear, just,
Just okay.
I can't, do you have the shell button here to see?
Yes, this is cell button.
Oh, this is a shell button? Oh yeah, this is good, and that's perfect.
Okay.
Let me show. So we're going to use these really nice shell buttons. I'm actually surprised that it's shell, but when you take a look at it very closely, you can see the detail and the shine is really pretty, so that will just add a little bit of an elevated touch to this polo shirt. So I'm with my favorite person in all of Indonesia, Ibu Ayu, who's just finished the pieces from last week where I brought her for the pants and the shirts and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna go home and try all of that on and show you the results. I've actually had a bit of a sneak peek here, and I'm really, really excited to show it to you because they look fantastic. And just stay tuned for the full outfit reveal when I get back home. Well, here you have the very first outfit. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The pants are super comfortable. They're exactly what I had in mind. This fabric is really clean and crisp, and it's just so easy, you know. It's perfect for Bali because it's effortless and yet elegant at the same time. And I like the fact that this particular ribbed cotton that we got from Alta Moda matches perfectly with the pants, so it's kind of a power look to go for this monochrome. I'm wearing these sunglasses that I bought in Barcelona from a brand called Etnia, and it just kind of all goes together perfectly. Look at this, the shoes, the pants, the shirt, all of it. So if you guys remember, Ibu Ayu did this shirt in a long sleeve version as well, but there's no point to show it to you because it's the exact same thing but with long sleeves. So I'm really happy with this look. I'm gonna show you look number 2, and here we have the second outfit. So as you can see, the pants are exactly the same, just in a taupe color. I found out that was the correct name for this color. And the shirt I actually just got today because Ibu had to do it twice. Now the thing with the shirt, I can feel it's a teeny bit tight across the chest. So if I were to remake this again, I would do it maybe with a little bit more give, just right here, kind of in the shoulder area. But I like the style overall. I think that this together looks really cool and elegant. And again, I'm wearing a hat that I bought in Spain. And I just love this. I mean, am I gonna wear this in Bali? I mean, this complete outfit? Yeah, maybe if somebody invites me to a brunch or a daytime party or, you know, a hotel for cocktails or something like that. Overall, I just think really cool outfit, really happy with how everything turned out. And what more can I say? You know, I love Ibu Ayu so much. And again, living in Bali, I feel like I get to flex all of my creative muscles here, and it's one of the best things about living here. Again, just that there's so many options for fabric and so many talented people who can help you realize whatever it is that you want to create. So these are the 2 outfits that I put together that you got to see from start to finish. And as always, if you want, you can go and visit Ibu Ayu in Canggu. She'll be really happy to hear from you. Just tell her that I sent you. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for following along and watching this video. Until the next time, take care, and I will see you later.